Well, hello and welcome to my channel, Mary Born ND. I wanted to pop in today and talk to you about seed starting in June. I know it's weird. I live in Michigan. We don't really have a fall growing season, where in the South you can get rid of the plants that have burned up in the heat and that, and you can actually have another growing season. But we can fudge it a little bit. What you need to do is find out what your first frost date is. Now, I've already calculated mine out. I put it on my calendar, and I know that I have 107 days to my supposedly first frost date. So I can still plant plants and know that they're going to survive for at least 75 to 80 days. So the next thing you want to look at is your seed packet. So I order most of my seeds from M.I. Gardner. And right now, M.I. Gardner is having a huge sale, 25% off of their seeds. Now, these are 2024 seeds, but seeds stay viable for a long time. And I just spent $25 for $50 worth of seeds. And I'm going to be pretty much set for next spring when it comes time for me to do my spring seed starting. So here's what else you need to know. You need to look at the packet, and M.I. Gardner is really good at this. You want to know the days to germination and the days to maturity. You add those two together, and that will determine how many days you need in order to get plants and food from this. So spinach is not, I cannot grow spinach in the spring. It just bolts too fast. And I know a lot of people have that same situation. So I can get 250 seeds for, this is a $2 packet. I would get it for $1.50 because it's 25% off. So you can start your seeds, and I'm starting my seeds now. It says that the days to germinate is on the high end 14, on the good end maybe 7. So it depends on the weather. Well, it's a little chilly here today, but we're heading into more 80-degree weather. And I'm going to set these seeds in my seed trays outside, so they'll already have that warm temperature to deal with. But why am I putting them in pots is because I tend not to remember when I seed something outside to keep it watered and that. If I have them in pots, I will do that. I will be better about keeping them watered and looked after, and then I can fertilize them and do what's necessary to take care of those seeds. So I need, on the up end, 14 days plus days to germination or maturity is 50. Well, you add 50 and 14, that's 64. I have 107 days left before my first frost. I'm going to have a bumper crop of spinach in the fall, where I love it. Then I can harvest it and I can freeze it. We love spinach. I like to add it to different dishes, soups, stews. I like to add it to my breakfast in the morning and whip it up in my omelet. Spinach is a really good green to have. You can freeze it, put it in smoothies. I like to freeze dry it, stick it in a smoothie that way. So there's a lot of ways that you can do it. And right now is a really good time to get on that internet and order your seeds. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not getting paid by Am I Gardener for this. Wouldn't mind, Luke. But anyway, I hope that this video has kind of gotten you out of the thing that you can't start seeds in June. You absolutely can. You need to know a couple of things. First, frost date. Then you need to know on your seed packet, how much time does it take to germinate? Go on the high end and then add maturity. And if you add those two together and you've got enough time, get some seeds starting. I'll come back later on and tell you what my seed haul is all about. So stay tuned for that. In a couple of weeks that those will be coming in and I'll share that seed haul with you. Until next time, this is Dr. Mary for the Health of It and Gardening with Granny.